So we're all well aware of Power, and with the show Power, we've come to fall in love with Ghost. We've come to fall in love with Tasha, and we've also come to understand who Tyreek's character was, and we've kind of also come to like Tyreek as well, right? Some of us have fallen in love with Tyreek and his character, who is played by Michael Rainey. Now, Michael Rainey decided to jump on a podcast and say that one of his girlfriends in the show did not like it if he wasn't actually aroused by the intimate scenes. Let's kind of listen to what he had to say and then we'll discuss it.
Literally, I'm not gonna say her name, but she was like, "Yo, like
No,
if
no,
I'm
you
having
gotta
a,
say the name because I just did Mike.
all right, but Paige, she was like, "Yo, like honestly, like if I'm like, it wasn't just with no, this is a genuine conversation." She was
Right.
saying like, if I'm having an intimate scene like with anybody, and like, and we're doing the scene for a continuous amount of time, and the dude doesn't get a little bit excited or something, I'm gonna feel like a piece of shit. I'm gonna feel offended, and I'm
Right.
like, shit, fuck, man, I'm good.
You want to make sure everything's working accordingly. You know what I mean? You know, the blood is flowing appropriately. You know,
And a lot of times they cast beautiful women,
they do.
and you have a beautiful, and you're making out. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah,
And
it's bro, we humans, man.
like
We
you said,
humans.
you got to
At the end of
use
the day,
it.
we
Use
just-
the emotion.
you know what's so funny?
And the thing is,
Yeah.
yo, literally, I'm not gonna say her name, but she was like,
So basically, he's just 1 second.
"Yo, like
No,
if
no,
I'm
you gotta
having
say the name because I just did Mike.
Okay, I wanted to just kind of stop at his picture so we'll know exactly who we're talking about. So this is Tyreek. And Tyreek is basically saying when he used to do scenes with this young lady, Paige, she would say, look, if I'm doing the scene with the guy long enough and he's not getting aroused, then there's something wrong. I feel like both feelings both people are flawed in this take here because for one she's flawed in the way that she viewed things because this is literal acting, and when you're acting with someone there's cameras, there's lights, there's all these different things that would turn off that mechanism in a person's brain that would get them to that physical capacity that she's asking for, right? And you don't want someone to get to some physical capacity that you are looking for them to get to without not being able to finish what you've started. So I just feel like she's a little bit flawed and a little bit like prideful, like, oh well, I'm that girl, and if I touch you, like don't like like I think it's given that energy kind of thing where it's like if I'm in a scene with you, then you should be turned up or whatever. And it's just like, no, girl, this is acting, this is reality. Let's stick to the reality of it. But I also said that the guy who plays Tyreek, Mr. Michael, is a little bit flawed as well because why choose to share such an intimate thing? Because I'm pretty sure he wouldn't like for her to share something like this is just an example, not saying that this really happened. Oh, I was having a scene with Michael and he had a boner on him or something. I don't think that anyone would want these most sensitive parts of something that they thought was very intimate to be shared with the world. So I don't like the fact that he got on a mic and shared it with the world. But again, he's speaking on his experience and his experience with Power, with his co-stars and stuff like that. So I guess he is able to speak on it. I just think it would have spoken a little bit more to who he was and who his character was if it would have been able to just keep that in the tuck. But nonetheless, girls, young girls, don't focus too much on men and in what you do or whatever, especially when you're showing up for work. When you're showing up for work, show up to work, make sure you execute and get the job done. Don't care about the guy, don't care about all that other stuff, because all that other stuff is unnecessary. Because the guy will come up later on and talk about you like this. Nonetheless, tell me what you guys think. Would you guys, if you were an actor and actress, would you guys be offended if you did a love scene with someone and they weren't actually turned on, they weren't actually aroused by what you were doing? Or do you believe that your acting should be so pro that you should be able to arouse someone, yet alone another actor who's putting on the same acting skills that you're putting on, the same pro acting skills that you're putting on? So definitely share your thoughts and comments down below. all my futuristic actors and actresses. Laters.